Hi, good evening. I am Somshekhar Reddy. Today we have to discuss about economic related current affairs. Actually, in your syllabus, the first topic is national international importance of socio economic, industrial and environmental current affairs. First we deal about economic current affairs. National, international. International importance, economic affairs, national importance, economic affairs. So many things are there in economic point of view, international, national, it is vast syllabus. But first we have to focus mainly on Indian economic related current affairs. After that, international economic related current affairs. That's why one by one we have to discuss. First we go to economic related current affairs. It means we have to know our planning system, how government is implementing planning system in our country. After that, our revenue and expenditure list, that is called as budget. We have to know about 2025-26 budget, and also economic survey. We have to know about economic survey. Every year before budget, our government, it means finance ministry, announces economic survey. That details also we must know. Most important points in economic current affairs point of in India, we must concentrate our planning system. After that, budget. 1 year annual financial statement is called as budget. After that, economic survey also we must know, because budget is prepared on the basis of economic survey report, and also estimates come to report, national sample survey report, different reports are taken whenever preparing budget. Whenever doctor is doing any surgery, before that all tests are done, how is there in our country, budget preparing before also, government, it means finance ministry observes economic survey report, estimates committee report, sample survey report, national statistical office is there that gives sample survey. All these things are identified, after that budget is prepared. First, in economic current affairs point of view, first we discuss about our planning system. Plan. Whenever we want to know our planning system, we have to know at present situation about NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog means National Institution for Transforming India. Before 2015, our country plans, it means 5-year plans, were prepared by Planning Commission. In the place of Planning Commission and National Development Council, our Modi government introduced a new concept that is called as NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog means National Institution for Transforming India. Transforming. National Institution for Transforming India. Before 2015, Planning Commission, whatever duty was done, same duty is done by our NITI Aayog. It is one economic advisory body. It is an economic advisory body. It gives economic suggestions to Government of India. It suggests plan. Previously, we implemented total 12 5-year plans implemented up to 2014. But in 2015, this NDA government or Modi government introduced a new concept, that is NITI Aayog. That's why current related point of view, planning system point of view, we remember some important points about NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog is an economic advisory body. In our country, 3 types of bodies are there. One is constitutional body, second is statutory body, third one is advisory body. Constitutional body means those bodies are mentioned in the constitution, those are called constitutional bodies. Best example, Election Commission of India, CEC, Chief Election Commission, UPSC, Whatever your exam is conducting, that is UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, it is also constitutional body. Finance Commission, National SC Commission, National ST Commission, National BC Commission, all these are constitutional bodies. Means compulsory mention in the constitution, some articles were allotted for these type of bodies, those were called as constitutional bodies. Second category bodies are called as statutory bodies. These bodies purpose Parliament made General Act and implemented in our country. Best example, National Human Rights Commission, National Women Commission, National Minority Commission, National Disaster Management Council, all these are called as statutory bodies. Means any amendment is not done for this type of bodies purpose. Just Parliament made general law and also implemented, those are called as statutory bodies. Third type of body is called as advisory body. Previously National Advisory Council, present NITI Aayog, previously Planning Commission, National Development Council, National Integration Council, all these were called as advisory bodies. NITI Aayog is also an advisory body. It gives advice to the government on economic matters, that is called as NITI Aayog, National Institution for Transforming India. It was established on January 1st, 2015. In the place of Planning Commission, National Development Council, this NITI Aayog was started on January 1st, 2015. Its main duty is suggesting of this planning system. Okay, Planning Commission was established in 1950. National Development Council was started in 1952. These two were stopped by Modi government and introduced a new concept or a new body, that is called as NITI Aayog. Headquarters located in Delhi. Where is headquarters located? Previously, Yojana Bhavan is now called as Vigyan Bhavan, that is located in New Delhi. NITI Aayog headquarters very located in New Delhi. Because whenever we are entering into economic current affairs, we must know about our planning system. Without knowing planning system, economic current affairs are not possible to understand. We must understand planning system. After that, budget, how is prepared budget? Okay, budget, what gives information? How rupee comes, okay, to our budget? It means our khajana, whatever khajana is called, Consolidated Fund of India. How gets money, okay, from the public government of India? How spends money, okay, by the government from Consolidated Fund of India? All these things first we have to understand. After that, so many issues are there in economic affairs. All those things we discussed. Okay, it is inspiration came from where? Modi why started this NITI Aayog? Inspiration from cooperative federalism. Main inspiration of NITI Aayog is what? Remember, cooperative federalism. Federalism means powers are distributed between center and state, that is called federalism. Any country is following federal system, that country powers are distributed between center and state. Central government has some powers, state government has some powers, and jointly both center and state have some powers. For example, education, electricity, forests under the control of state and central joint list or concurrent list. Railways, this railway sector, defense sector, telecommunications, banking, all these are come under central list. Agriculture, public health, law and order, jails, Panchayat Raj, all these come under state list. That is called as federal. Any country is following federal system, that country powers divided compulsory. In our country, our constitution is partly federal, partly unitary constitution. Our constitution is partly federal features are there, partly unitary features are there. Unitary features means single citizenship, single Supreme Court, okay, single Prime Minister, single President, all these are unitary features. But we have both unitary features, federal features, but Modi government, what purpose is cooperative? Whenever federalism means powers are distributed, state governments have individual powers. Best example, Aarogyasri program was first started by Andhra Pradesh government, United Andhra Pradesh by Rajshekar Reddy. It has power of own state chief minister. Raitu Bandhu scheme was started by Telangana KCR government, but not the central government scheme. State government has powers to introduce some new schemes or new policies without consulting central government. That is called federal feature. But same time, whenever center and state both are cooperated, at the time definitely our country is possible to establish a welfare state. Welfare state means all the people of this country whenever get sufficient food, cloth, shelter, work, then our country is possible to call as welfare state. We are thinking about welfare, not development. Our country is a developing nation or third world nation. India is a developing nation or third world nation. Suppose for example, USA, Britain, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, Russia, these countries are developed countries. Developed countries means already those people are living in welfare position. But in our country, more than 20 crores people are living below poverty line. That's why our country is not possible to call welfare country. Whenever states and center both are cooperated, even powers are divided between center and state also. State chief minister cooperate to central government cooperate to state government, then cooperation is there, then that is called as cooperative federalism. The main inspiration of NITI Aayog, remember, that is called as cooperative federalism. With the inspiration of cooperative federalism, then Madan Mohan Poonchi committee also suggested this cooperative federalism. Some years back, Manmohan Singh period whenever Prime Minister of our country at the time, Madan Mohan Poonchi, former Supreme Court Chief Justice, committee was appointed. That committee suggested whenever center state both are cooperative federalism implemented, definitely our country is possible to establish a developed nation. That suggested. That's why Modi inspired from cooperative federalism. Then NITI Aayog is started. It works under the jurisdiction of central government or government of India. NITI Aayog works under the control or under the jurisdiction of central government, Department of Air and Ministry of Planning. It is the parent agency of Ministry of Planning. What Ministry of Planning is there in our country? Okay, that Ministry of Planning, it is the parent agency of NITI Aayog. What is the NITI Aayog parent agency? Remember, Ministry of Planning. But NITI Aayog main duty is what? Economic planning. Give advice, economic planning of our country. That's why it is also called a think tank. Okay, what purpose is? See, economic development through the involvement of state governments. Whenever state governments are cooperative to central government is cooperative to state governments, at the time definitely economic development is possible. Economic development is there, anything is possible to develop. That's why government is mainly concentrating on economic development. Our country economy is the present fourth biggest economy in the world. Recently we crossed Japan also. Number one economy in the world is USA. After that China, Germany, and fourth position is India. Previously India was fifth biggest economy. Recently in 2025 we crossed Japan also. Our economy reached above $4 trillion reached. That's why we are now fourth position. In future within 2 years we reach to third position. But second and first position is not possible. But maybe in 2050 we maybe cross China. But depending on our country economic situation. But present Indian economy, how calculate economy biggest or smallest? It is not calculated on the basis of per capita income. It is based on GDP. GDP means gross domestic product. Whatever produced goods and services in our country limits, that is called as GDP, gross domestic product. Stula Deshiya Utpatti in Telugu it is called. That's why you remember, any country economy is big means how that is calculated means, remember, gross domestic product, GDP. On the base of GDP, country is economy big. But country poor or rich is depending on per capita income. One country per capita income is very low, that country is called poor country. Any country's per capita is very high. For example, Luxembourg, Qatar, Singapore, these are richest countries in the world. Why? Those countries per capita income. Per capita income is equal to what? National income by population. Our national income divided by population. Our national income is more, but population is very high. That's why our per capita income is less. Per capita income point of view more than 125th position. 125 above position is there per capita income point of view, but economy point of view position is fourth position. India is the fourth biggest economy in the world, but per capita income point of view in 2024 127th position. Maybe every year it is changing, but 127 countries per capita income means India above 126 countries are more than our per capita income. One country rich or poor is identified on the basis of per capita income. One country economy depending on that country's GDP, gross domestic product. Okay, that's why remember purpose is what? Economic development through the involvement of state governments. What is the parent agency of NITI Aayog? Remember, Ministry of Planning. works under the jurisdiction of which means government of India. The main inspiration is what? Cooperative federalism. That point remember. Next you go to it initiates what? 15 years plans, 15 years roadmap, 7 years strategy and vision and action plan. What is the NITI Aayog main concept is previously Nehru government or up to Nehru government to Manmohan Singh government, we implemented 5-year plans. But NITI Aayog initiates what? Remember 15 years planning, roadmap, 15 years planning, 7 years strategy, vision and action plan. Vision and strategy, vision, action plan is 7 years, but total roadmap is decided, roadmap is designed for how many years purpose? 15 years, because country has huge population. Whenever independence, we got independence, at the time our population was 36.1 crores only. But present countries, our country population 145 crores, nearly 145 crores population. At the time 5 years plan is made, that may not be suitable. Suppose small country is there, suppose 50 lakhs or 1 crore population countries are there, they can prepare 1 year plan. But our country point of view, 15 years long term plan is required. Understand my point here? Suppose you want to prepare civil service examination, 6 months plan is not suitable. You have to spend at least 2 years or 3 years, that is long term plan is required. Our country development point of view also, previously we implemented 5-year planning system, but Modi government what decided? 5 years plan is not suitable our country development point of view. 15 years whenever plan is designed. That's why in 2014, it means on December 31st, 2014, this NDA government stopped 5-year planning system and NITI Aayog started. Present NITI Aayog what initiate, that is remember 15-year planning system, roadmap for 15 years, strategy, vision and action plan for 7 years. That is remember. That is you have to most NITI Aayog is implementing what type of suggesting what type of planning system. Remember 15 years planning system, but 7 years strategy, vision 7 years, action plan is also 7 years. Who is the chairman or ex-officio chairman of this NITI Aayog? Remember, there is lower level examinations. Suppose general awareness point of view, very simple questions. Whenever 15-20 questions asked from current affairs at the time, we have to concentrate very easy questions. Okay, who is the chairman of NITI Aayog? Remember, Prime Minister. This person is called as ex-officio. Even he is not member in this NITI Aayog also, he is working as ex-officio chairman. Suppose, for example, Rajya Sabha ex-officio chairman is Vice President of India. The Vice President of India is not member in Rajya Sabha, even though that person can preside Rajya Sabha session. Same here also, PM is not member in NITI Aayog. Okay. Member, but he is ex-officio chairman of NITI Aayog. Remember, previously Planning Commission chairman was Prime Minister. Present NITI Aayog chairman is Prime Minister of India. Present Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 15th Prime Minister of our country. Only one OBC Prime Minister remaining. Okay, before whatever Prime Ministers, 14 Prime Minister belongs to open category, but this person is the first other backward coming to OBC Prime Minister of our country. Remember. Vice Chairman. Who is the Vice Chairman of this NITI Aayog? Remember, the person name is Suman Beri. Suman Beri. You remember, Suman Beri is the Vice Chairman or Deputy Chairman of NITI Aayog. This person totally deal with this NITI Aayog. Main responsible person of NITI, because Prime Minister has so many other works. His country's Prime Minister is not possible to always concentrating on what? NITI Aayog. That's why NITI Aayog totally that was administrated that Vice Chairman. Who is that person present? Suman Beri is the Vice Chairman of NITI Aayog. Who is CEO? Administrator. CEO means total administrator officer. That person is BVR Subramaniam. BVR Subramaniam. Who is the CEO? Chief Executive Officer of NITI Aayog. Remember, BVR Subramaniam. Vice Chairman is Suman Beri. Okay. And next we go to Governing Council. NITI Aayog has one Governing Council. Governing means administration point of one Governing Council is prepared. Okay, then that Governing Council Chairman is Prime Minister. Vice Chairman is, that is Suman Beri. CEO is PVR Subramaniam. But in the Governing Council, all state chief ministers, including Delhi, Puducherry, Jammu, Kashmir. In our country, present how many states are there? 28 states are there. But chief ministers are 31 because Delhi, Puducherry, and Jammu Kashmir. These three are called as union territories, but state rank union territories. Delhi, Puducherry, Jammu and Kashmir, these three are state rank union territories. That's why these three union territories have CMs. Total 31 CMs are here members, permanent members, full-time permanent members. You remember? After that, lieutenant governors of UTs. Where the lieutenant governors are working means union territories. Union territories, those who do not have CM. Suppose, for example, Lakshadweep, very smallest union territory of our country. That union territory need not require what? Chief Minister is not required, Assembly is not required. That's why Lakshadweep, Andaman Nicobar Island, Chandigarh, okay, Dadra Nagar Haveli, Daman Daman, these union territories are ruled by lieutenant governors. These are also members in governing council of NITI Aayog. Okay, all state CMs, including there is what state rank union territories. That's why total 31 CMs are there in India. States are 28. But CMs are 31, including Delhi. Delhi has CM. Rekha Gupta is Delhi CM. Okay, Puducherry has CM. Jammu Kashmir, Omar Abdullah is CM. Okay, lieutenant governors of union territory. These are members in, because government whenever wants to prepare 15 years plan, compulsory consult state chief ministers also. All state chief ministers, lieutenant governor union territories, prime minister. Okay, some full-time members, some part-time members, ex-officio members, special invitees, all these people sit one place and prepare our country future plan, economic development purpose. That's why NITI Aayog is called as think tank. Experts, very knowledge personality, different category people are sit one place and prepare our plan. Then at the time our country is possible to develop. One scientist is full-time member, one economist is full-time member, one agriculture scientist is full-time member, one doctor is full-time member, different type of people are sitting one place and design our plan, then definitely that is possible to, okay, good plan. That point of view, NITI Aayog is called as what? Think tank. It is called as Medho Kutami. Some intellectuals are sit one place and prepare plan, that's why it is called as think tank. That is, remember. Who are the full-time members? Remember, present in NITI Aayog. 4 members are there. Prime Minister can appoint up to 5 members in NITI Aayog, but present 4 members are there in our NITI Aayog full-time members. Dr. V.K. Saraswat, former chairman of DRDO, famous scientist in DRDO scientist. This person is permanent member in this NITI Aayog governing council. Is remember V.K. Saraswat. Second person Ramesh Chand, famous agriculture scientist in our country, that person also member, because our country is depending on mainly on agriculture. 58% of the people present also depending on agriculture in our country. Previously 85% at the time of independence, but present even though now also 58% people are depending either directly or indirectly on agriculture. That's why one agriculture scientist is also required in NITI Aayog, that is agriculture scientist. Vinod Kumar Pal, famous doctor in AIIMS Hospital, children's specialist, pediatrician, famous pediatrician of our country, works in AIIMS Hospital, New Delhi. This person is also member in NITI Aayog. Another person, Arvind Veeramani, one famous economist of our country, Arvind Veeramani. These 4 persons are full-time members in NITI Aayog. That is also you must remember. Question is possible to ask like this: which of the following person is not a full-time member in NITI Aayog governing council? That is, remember, this person V.K. Saraswat, V.K. Paul, Arvind Panagaria, Ramesh Chand, this type of given. Previously, Arvind Panagaria was vice chairman of NITI Aayog, but the present person is 16th Finance Commission chairman. Finance Commission is one constitutional body there in our country. Distribution of taxes between central and state government is decided by Finance Commission. That Finance Commission chairman Arvind Panagaria. But here, previously, Arvind Panagaria, whenever this NITI Aayog was founded, at the time Arvind Panagaria was vice chairman of NITI Aayog. Present is Suman Bair, you remember. These 4 are permanent members, where you remember in NITI Aayog. These 4 person names you must remember about economic current affairs point of view. Next we go to some special ex-officio members are there. We have to remember ex-officio members. Ex-officio members In NITI Aayog, remember, ex-officio members means they are not full-time members here, ex-officio member. They are ministers, central ministers. Finance minister, who is our finance minister present? Finance minister is Nirmala Sitharaman. Nirmala Sitharaman continuously 8 times budget introduced this year. Maximum number of times in budget introduced women in our country is also Nirmala Sitharaman. 8 times continuously budget introduced Nirmala Sitharaman. Okay, the Tamil origin Telugu person, the person is she belongs Tamil Nadu but married Telugu person. Then she is Telugu finance minister of our country is also ex-officio member. And home minister, because home internal problems are internal security, law and order is most important. That's why home minister also part of ex-officio member. Defense minister, who is our defense minister Rajnath Singh. Home minister Amit Shah. Whoever this minister, suppose present our finance minister other than Nirmala Sitharaman, that person is member, ex-officio member. Okay, defense minister Rajnath Singh. Agriculture minister, who is our present agriculture, that person is here also member. These 4 personalities are ex-officio members in NITI Aayog. That is, remember, which of the following minister is not ex-officio member in NITI Aayog is possible to ask question at the time. Remember, finance minister, home minister, defense minister, agriculture minister. Whoever agriculture present, Shivraj Singh Chauhan is agriculture minister. Our country's agriculture ministry is Shivraj Singh Chauhan. We have to know whenever we are preparing competitive examination, whatever central government important portfolios you must concentrate. Okay. Finance minister, home minister, defense minister, agriculture, these 4 personalities are ex-officio member because our country depending on mainly agriculture is required. Country maximum amount is allotted which sector point of in our country? Defense sector. Our country huge amount allotted, nearly 8% of our budget is allotted for defense because defense is the most important. Huge money is spent for our defense sectors. Indian defense means 4th biggest according to weapons. Soldiers point of view, 2nd biggest defense sector in the world. After China, maximum soldiers are working where in our defense sector. But weapons point of view, after America, Russia, China, then we have 4th biggest weapons having country in the world is India. That's why defense minister is also required here ex-officio, agriculture minister, home minister, finance minister. But some special invitees are there. Pratyek Ahwanitulu, special invitees. Total present is 9 persons got special invitees. That is depending on our Prime Minister. Previously 2019 to 24, between that period only 5 invitees were there, but present 9 invitees are there. Surface Transport Minister is special invitee because country wants to be developed. Road transportation is very important. In our country, ship transport separate minister, railway minister separate minister, surface transport only roads point of view. Nitin Gadkari is present surface transport minister because roads, without roads development, country is not possible to develop. Surface transport is also most important our country's development point of view. Huge money is spending here. Okay, Golden Quadrangle Road is connecting of 4 major cities: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and also Kolkata. Bharatmala road is constructing, very huge road, 5,800 above kilometer road is constructing, connecting of these major 4 cities: Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, Kolkata. But whenever these 4 cities are connected through road, through this 4 city railway line is also possible to construct in future. Bullet trains are possible to travel. All these things, definitely our economy is possible to develop. Transportation is the most important development of our education, health system. Transportation is very important for business development also. A village has no road facility, that village education is not developed, that village health is not possible to get better facilities. Okay, business is not possible to develop. Whatever they produce in village not possible to transport to cities or towns. Whenever road transport is facility good, at the time they can sell their products in towns and cities. At the time that village economy is also possible to develop. Okay, so you see surface transport minister.